Welcome back to the loft that is Hidden Hollow. Man, what a winter. We've had snow after snow after snow this year, and it's gotten really bad. I've been watching a lot of guys on YouTube lately, getting babies and raising babies, and I'm like, I feel bad because I have I have put forth a piss poor effort in the beginning of breeding season this year. And so I was going to go over some things, say what I've done today, and let you know what I plan to do. And we'll be looking for many advice because I feel like I'm starting all over again. You know, last year wasn't real good for me. The year before, at the end of the year before, I lost nearly my whole flock and I had to start over. Luckily, I had a buddy give me some more homing pigeons, and this is some of them. This is basically almost all the ones that I have left from the ones that had gotten out and flew away. But I didn't have too many home pigeons. Like I said, I started from scratch. I've done a lot of downsizing. What I found was coming up from work every day, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the evenings, didn't give me a whole lot of time to take care of 2 or 3 different lofts. It just didn't. And it's so freaking cold outside. And it's dark, you know, it's like, so I downsized a lot. I decided that instead of trying to make too much out of this, I just want some birds that I can fly around my yard. I can take to work, let them go, let them come back, or maybe take them on trips and let them fly back. Just training. If that ever works out really well and has some really good birds, then maybe I'll look into racing. But as for the white birds, I'm pretty much scratching that effort. They don't seem to do too well in the cold. Here, rollers and tumblers, no, I just don't have time for all that anymore. I'm just going to stick with some homing pigeons because you got to remember, I still had chickens. We have a kennel here where we run our dogs out. We have 8 German shepherds that are part of the family now, and it makes it really rough to do a lot of things. It's just time consuming. I got a full-time job that takes a lot from me, and it's really gotten bad time wise. So I decided I'd downsize a lot of my birds. Like I said, I've got 11 homers in here. All these birds were rehomed. In other words, they have flown somewhere before, once or twice. I'm not going to say more than that. Once or twice. Brought them here. I've had them almost a year, I'd say. And these are what's left. These are some really nice birds. So I've got the Bordeaux up there, the reddish one, and I've got blue checks. I've got bars, and that's what I got. So what I did there, I came out here and I cleaned the floor real good. As you can see, I got a big trash can full. That wasn't all today, by the way. This has been over the course of time. I've been waiting to get that out to my garden and spread it in my garden because I hear that pigeon manure is really good for gardens. And when the snow stops and it gets dry, where I can drag it across there while I'm making a big mess and get into the garden here soon. Spring's coming. I'll do that. I have 4 nest boxes. 4 nest boxes. This is a ventilation door. That's a ventilation door. I even have a fan in here when it's hot or whenever I'm cleaning nowadays because of my breathing conditions, which have gotten a lot better, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. I'll turn that fan on and let it blow the dust out of here while I'm scraping the floor and stuff. So I got tired of scraping the floor and making big messes. I went back to something I tried a couple years back, and I don't know why I didn't stick with it. But I went back to the wood pellets. These wood pellets I got from a Value City Hardware in Martinsburg. They were $2.75 a bag. They were barely busted, almost full bags. And I like that for flooring and bedding, just for the fact that, like you see where I spilled some water. You see how the stuff is absorbing into it. That's the way their defecation process will be. It hits these pellets. It dries up into the pellets. It keeps it from being a nasty floor. It's easier to clean up afterwards because all you do really basically is sweep the floor up. And I'm thinking that you could if you clean it regularly enough, you could take these wood pellets and throw them in your fire pit, throw them in your burn barrel, and burn them just as well. That's what I even did up here. Scattered some on top because they spend a lot of time on there, but I put them in here in the nesting areas where they come and go. So they'll be walking and stuff as much if they do crap. Like I said, it gets soaked up, keeps it out of their feet. I put some in the nest bowls. Done that before and it worked out pretty well. And you see it's all over the floor here as well. I would love to let them fly today, but the hawks are out. Hawks have been pretty bad. And that corn, it's not just corn. I have my good pigeon feed in there as well. I just threw some extra corn in there so it creates warmth. It can't hurt. So I started off, I got my 4-in-1 water right now. I'm thinking about closing this off. I got some clear Lexan. It's almost like a plexiglass, but it's a lot stronger. Close this whole thing off. And I think it'll keep a lot of the heat in here. And maybe it'll help with everything I got going on. Maybe start getting these guys paired up. Maybe they'll start doing their things. I'm just going to let them do their thing. Right now, when I got that sickness through here, I wound up burning everything down that I had. I wound up burning on my nest boxes. I wound up burning on my fronts, all my perches. Now you see all I have is plastic perches around here anymore. I have a bunch more, and I'll add them as I need to. Hey, but that's about it. With this snow around here, it just sucks to do anything. So I came out here to do this today. Hey, we'll see what happens, you know. I didn't want to give up. I mean, I built this loft. It was not cheap, and it was very time consuming to do it the way I did it. And I'm not ready to give up yet. So we'll let these guys go all through breeding season, and when summer hits, whatever I got left, I'll fly the crap out of them. I'll go back through my regular training procedures that I did before when I could whistle and bring every bird I had into the loft. Start doing that all over again. They're already fed today, so they're not really going to listen to me if I was to whistle or shake the feed can or anything like that. But anyway, that's pretty much what's going on with me. I got so much stuff going on. I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on with me when it comes to the loft. People have been asking. I haven't really had much to say. From where I came from to where I am today is like a total turnaround. I mean, when I even started in the first place, I still had more birds. But now I have 11. I have 11 homing pigeons. And they're beautiful birds, and they fly around here, and I've taken them off on a trip to here and there. I think I took them up to 5 miles one day last summer before I packed some away. And we're going to start all over again. So if you guys want to bear with me, keep watching, you know, thumbs up, subscribe, tell your friends. Advice, you know, I always take it. As long as it's, you know, you're nice about it. Nobody likes somebody that's going to down everything you do. You know, I'm trying to do a good job here. Done all I can do for now. So we're starting today, fresh, in the new year. The way I look at it, today's Valentine's Day. We're going to let these guys, hopefully they'll fall in love and maybe something will happen here soon and we can get this started again. I'm planning to just raise chickens this year and the pigeons. And with the puppies, the German Shepherd puppies, it's like Rocky Mountain Kennel and Loft. I mean, he's got it going on just like I had it. And kind of what I still do. We both breed German Shepherds, and we've got our solid black AKC trio. We'll be starting here next year, I believe. Bug, our one dog, we just got rid of a litter of puppies around Christmas time when they finally went out the door. We'll be breeding her maybe one more time with Rex, our North Carolina dog, and we're thinking about getting her fixed. And because she's my dog, we don't treat our dogs like they're like a puppy mill around here. Heck, they all live in the house. They live better than I do. The wife loves them dogs like they were her kids. And luckily, her working from home every day, she's with them all day, every day inside. They come out here. Some of them like to jump the fence, run around the neighbor's yard. So we're really planning on a upgraded fence around here. We're thinking about putting up a building for the kennel. So we have a place to put the dogs outside. I'm really thinking about putting a small heater in here, something that won't be dangerous, you know. And like I said, I'm going to lock this down. It'll keep it nice and warm in here for the winter, and they'll still have their ventilation all around here, and we can keep them happy. So it's 4-in-1 feed. I've got brewer's yeast and coconut oil, and that's going to be, I guess, my feeding tomorrow. Is I'm going to melt down some coconut oil, put some brewer's yeast in this feed, and I guess soak it down. You know how you mix it up real good so it stays with it. And we're going to start doing that because I hear it's really good for their digestive system. But it's about 30 degrees out here. And I'm going to finish what I'm doing here, straighten up some things out there. I got a fire going in the burn barrel, and get back to remodeling the kitchen. Yeah, we're still working on that. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. Y'all have a great Sunday afternoon.